I'll show you the showers. They're really funny. So these are the showers. And you see the sign that says, please knock, which is sort of ridiculous because you can see through all the boards. That was women's, this was men's. We did have a curtain here and there. But actually, taking a shower here was so beautiful because of the sun. When the shower came down, you'd be surrounded by a rainbow. Yeah. And then these little shelves on the outside here where you'd put your toiletries. So everybody would store their toiletries here. And so we were just all intense around, and these were our showers, and you know, really close to the land. So before we built anything, we really knew the cold spots on the land. We knew where the animals migrated. We just knew the land really well before we built anything. And when we built, we always did ceremonies. As I said, there's offering vases under every building. And just try to stay in harmony with the land and the owners of the land. You know, Buddhism in Tibet integrated with the native tradition there, which in some ways is very similar to the native traditions here, with a lot of connection with the earth. And so Tibetan Buddhism has a lot of those kinds of ceremonies, as well as the Buddhist ceremonies and approach. Buddhism itself is very I don't know what you'd say exactly, but not superstitious at all, and very, I mean, Einstein said Buddhism was a religion for the 21st century because it's very scientific. In fact, the Dalai Lama said if science ever discovered anything that the Buddha hadn't, he would go with science, but it hadn't happened so far. So, for example, the Buddha said that everything is empty. And by empty, it's not like empty, like it doesn't exist, but empty of the solidity that we attribute to it. And so we know that also, that actually when you break down material things, it's all space. And if you put everything in the universe, you probably know this. Yeah, just the first time I heard it was just like, really? If you put all the matter in the universe condensed, it would be the size of a baseball. The whole universe. If you took the space out of it and just the matter. So, although things appear to be solid, they're empty of the existence that we give them. We attribute a self to them and a solidity to them that isn't actually true scientifically. You know what quantum physics says, they're particles and waves that are constantly changing.
So our physical body, what is?
Particles and waves. You're waving over there. I'm waving over here. And I'm changing and you're changing. Like none of us are the same as when we started here this morning or even 1 second ago. We're different. We're changing. We think we're the same, but we're not. We are a process. I'm a process, you're a process. We are processing.
Well, I look in the mirror and I still have blonde hair.
I know, right? Yeah. And there is a feeling that there is something that is the same. You know, like from being a child to now, there's a feeling, oh, there is something that's been there the whole time. So what the Buddha would say would be that although it appears it's the same, it's like a river. And so it's changing constantly, but it's bringing with it elements from the past. So we're all rivers too.
waves and rivers.
Waves, particle. We're rivers of waves and particles, I think. So shall we flow over to the pond? So we can go back out by the tree and then take a left.
May I?
Yeah. You get some particles on there.